Savana Safari, your tryst with adventure. It is unlike anything you have seen before.
Jambo, Jambo Bwana.
You have heard discussing me about the great migration. That is the migration of 20 lakh animals from Serengeti in Tanzania to Masai Mara in Kenya. What is so great about it? Why is it called Great Migration? Of course, there is a migration which is happening for centuries every year. So the migration is there. What is so great about it? Now, you ought to see, witness a live migration to appreciate or to realize why is it called great. Because there are 20 lakh animals running for their life from one part to another. Hi, I am Basak from Savana Safari. That's Savana Safari. As a wildlife enthusiast, I speak and write on the wonders of Mother Nature. And I specifically undertake customized adventure tours to Kenya and Tanzania. When you watch it, for example, I watched it from the Masai Mara side, wherein there is a river between Masai Mara and Serengeti. It's called the Mara River. And on the other side of the river, you see thousands and thousands of wild beasts, zebras. They are just wrestling. It's like a wave. They're coming like waves, and they're just coming down to the edge of the river. And they're struggling. Why are they struggling? So they are excited and they are nervous because they are looking right into the eyes of the hungry crocodile. But there are thousands of wild beasts pushing from the top. Somehow, the ones towards the edge, they can't tolerate, they can't take the tension. So they start running up while another group starts coming down. In this bedlam, whole lot of them gets trampled, injured and killed. When you watch closely, you will find that those very wild beasts who had gone up, they are once again trying to come down. Why is it this urgency? Why do they have to cross? Because Mother Nature tells them that if they don't cross over to Masai Mara, they are not going to leave. Why? Because the grass of Serengeti is exhausted. So if they want to leave, if they want their kids to leave and grow up, they all need to cross the Mara River in spite of the crocodiles there. So what happens, there's a rush and there's a struggle at the edge and everybody is nervous. And suddenly one of the wild beasts can't endure the nervousness any longer and he just jumps into the river. And that starts a mad rush towards the river, and hundreds and hundreds of wild beasts jump into the river. And what happens to the crop? Slowly they approach this lot, they open up their mouth, and you find one after another the wild beasts are vanishing. They are being taken inside the water. Color of the water turns red instantly. But does the madness amongst the wild beasts cease? No, they continue to run. There are hundreds and thousands of them. In certain cases, they're trampling over the crocodiles. Slowly, what happens? Numbers overrule. That means there are a couple of dozens of crocodiles and there are thousands of wild beasts. So steadily, the whole lot starts climbing to the other side. And you ought to see, you ought to look at the face of the wild beast once they have crossed. There's a sense of relief. There's a sense of relief because they know that at least for the next 6 months they would leave, they would multiply and their kids would survive to grow. And they look down at the river, at their mates, with whom they had been running all along for the last 1500 kilometers. And then slowly and steadily, the whole lot comes up and they spread across the green savanna of Masai Mara. Life once again gets revived. So please like, share and subscribe to my channel and join me in this amazing journey where I bring you face to face with the cradle of civilization.
Savana Safari, your tryst with adventure.